I support this amendment because I'm part of a coalition, a grassroots coalition of parents, service providers, and advocates who work with people with developmental disabilities in our state and who have seen the waiting list for services grow beyond the point where it can be reasonably addressed. And it's critically important to those people on the waiting list and to their families that they be allowed to receive the services for which we're eligible. And the only way that the funding for those services can come about is through an appeal to the voters of Colorado for a very small increase in the state sales tax.
Okay.
Well, first of all, developmental disability is a term that kind of causes people to roll their eyes and they don't really understand what it means. But when we talk about people with Down syndrome, individuals with autism, people with cerebral palsy, individuals with a medical diagnosis of mental retardation and many other chromosomal disabilities, it becomes more real. There are people with those developmental disabilities who live in every corner of our community, who have families of every income level, and who are in every school in our state. Providing the means necessary for people to live a decent and safe life is something that every Coloradan wants for all their neighbors. This particular group of individuals in our state don't get the means to be able to do that, to live safely and productively and decently. And Coloradans want that for people. Of 10% is a very small price to pay to allow people who, through no fault of their own, receive what they need to live the same life that you and I live, to have a place at the table, to have the ability to work, to be safe, to have access to health care, and to have a place to live. I want voters to think very carefully about the people that they know in their community, the folks that they may see at the grocery store, their neighbors, children of their friends, and friends that their own children have made in school. And realize that many of those, in fact, more people are on waiting lists for services in Colorado than currently receive them, have absolutely no safety net. And once their parents die or are no longer able to take care of them, there's no place for them to go. And those 2 cents on $10 will allow that to happen.